Guys, today we're taking a closer look at the Carolina Reaper plant. Everything here is turning orange and then eventually a very bright solid red color, but as you can see, so many new flowers are coming up. Carolina Reaper, extremely hot. Scoville heat unit is at 2.2 million Scoville units approximately. Obviously it depends on the pepper. Likes full sun, matures in 70 to 90 days, and fruit size is 2 to 3 inches. Now it gives you a little bit of a spiel at the back talking about how has the record for the hottest chili, and you know, it packs a spicy punch, but it has great flavor, which is very true. It can be frozen or used or dried to create spice mixes, which is exactly what I like to do. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. And yes, it's about 800 times hotter than a jalapeno. Keep well watered, and yeah, keep caution when handling it. And so yeah, man, obviously this is a very dangerous pepper. You can't just handle it. You have to be very, prudent with the way you handle this pepper plant. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at the finished flowers, and we're also gonna take a look at what I do to process this. I'm gonna attempt to process this in my air fryer, and some people might call me crazy, but it is what it is. Gotta get done somehow. Otherwise the peppers go bad and they're no good. So if you can see, the structure of the plant is very tightly knit, especially in the upper portions, very close internodes. A lot of peppers are going to be forming on these clusters. It has a very pointy leaf structure, right? As opposed to the more round leaf structure of the Scotch bonnets. Some of the Scotch bonnets have really big leaves on them, so these are very small and pointy and a little bit of a different plant. Got to be careful about touching this thing for real, man, because it's a nasty one. And obviously you have the cayenne, which has its own structure as well. All right, ladies and gents, here it is. This is a batch of fully ripened Carolina Reapers right out from the garden, and you guys are looking at a batch that I pulled about a week ago. But we're gonna take a closer look at these peppers because they're so insanely hot and they just look evil, man. Like, I mean, damn, like these things literally have goddamn tails on them. And obviously I'm wearing my medical grade gloves here because I don't want to get my ass burnt and do something stupid like rub my eye or something. But the shape of these is just insane. I'm really tempted to just cut one of these in half and kind of see what I'm looking at inside, because it looks just so gnarly. We have a bunch of different shapes here. All of these are a decent size. They're about 2 to 3 finger lengths apart. I'd say, they're about 2 to 3 inches each. But man, these things are just goddamn terrifying. I even have a little mini Reaper here, in case one of your friends thinks they're brave. But anyways, yeah, super strange structure, and I swear I'm inhaling it right now. Just the fumes coming from these super ripes are giving me, peppery vibes. I gave one of those to my neighbors, and while they were having the barbecue there, and you guys, if you haven't watched that video, make sure you check it out already. I'm gonna get my goddamn goggles ready. I got my safety goggles on deck because I'm not playing around, man. These things squirt in your eye, you're gonna have a rough night. So anyways, yeah, let's chop these in half and see what one of these baddies looks like on the inside. All right, so we're going to actually chop one of these Reapers in half here. I'm going to just kind of prepare myself. Got my glasses ready here, and I'm going to take one of the closest ones here just so you guys can see what's going on. We're going to take a look at this Carolina Reaper. We're going to chop it in half and see what it looks like from the inside. We're going to check the pith and kind of see it. So right away I'm noticing that it's a softer pepper. It's not as hard as the Scotch bonnets. It's actually soft. Now it also could be because it's ripe. Now let's just take a look at it quick. I'm going to put this knife aside here. Ooh, and already I can feel the heat coming directly off into my face. Wow, that is hot. And right away we have the inside of the Carolina Reaper. As you can see on the inside there, you have all that pith. And where the seed is growing and where all that like orange membrane is growing is where all the heat is. So, everybody thinks the heat's in the tail or the stinger. No, it's actually on the inside. And if you can see all that surface area that's glistening, all that's capsaicin. And the amount of capsaicin in this is absolutely legendary. I can actually feel it on my face radiating as I'm chopping the pepper in half. Super gnarly pepper, and you can see all that surface area that it has to grow. So much capsaicin in there that it's unbelievable. You can actually see it shining on the inside. But this pepper is not a joke, and yeah, but super delicious though at the same time. Interesting, right? These are super ripe, and they're going to be as delicious as they're going to be. So yeah, I'm going to chop these up, get them ready for processing, and I will show you the dried version. All right, so into the dehydrator they go for about 5 or 6 hours, and they're going to completely dry out, and we're going to have our Reaper peppers ready for our rub. All right, y'all, so my dehydrator has finished. I got my my jar ready, labeled Carolina Reaper, whatever. Don't watch the handwriting, but this is kind of what it comes out looking like. You know what I mean? Super dry, and this is going to last for a long time. It's been antibacterialized because of the heat, right? So anyways, yeah, man, in the jar it goes, and we're just going to keep this in the jar until we're ready to cook with it. And I usually use my grinder or whatever. Now the thing is, you got to make sure that you clean out this you got to clean this out, because as you can see, there's a whole lot of Reaper oil. The next thing you cook in there is going to be blazing hot. So yeah, just double wash. Anyways, that's it, man. Now we got our Reaper pepper. Very, very potent pepper here for cooking, and a little bit later I'm going to get into the Palermo peppers and try to do some recipes with these. But yeah, man, super cool stuff. I'm very happy with the result, and we have Carolina Reaper dry rub ready to go whenever we want. Cool.